A sincere devotee's prayers work like a kavacha or a shield for them and their family. Time and again, we have heard real life experiences where people facing challenging and even life threatening situations have got help from unexpected sources, like a miracle. You can find in earlier episodes of Ascarya several such true experiences shared by our well wishers. The true incident narrated in this episode is a life saving experience shared by an Ascarya well wisher. It is recounted in their own words. Listen on. This incident happened a few decades ago, just before I was born. I have heard this incident from my family members multiple times. My elder brother was around 3 years old when this incident took place in the then Bombay, where my grandparents lived. They had a ground floor apartment in a society complex there. My father had been to Shirdi with his friends on a weekend. That was his first visit to Sai Baba Samadhi at Shirdi. On that Saturday, my mother, along with my 3-year-old brother, went to stay in my grandparents' house. Around noon, my brother, who was playing inside, slipped out as the main door was left open. He quietly went outside the building and into the open space in the compound. Nobody inside the house noticed any of this as they believed he was playing inside. There was a huge uncovered barrel kept in the open compound. This was an old petrol drum that was popular in those days as a big storage container for water for cleaning purpose. My brother, curious to see what was inside the drum, climbed it up by keeping his feet on the curves of the drum. And as any child would do, he reached the top and peeped into the drum to see what was inside. In the process, he lost balance, toppled, and fell into the water. Being noontime, nobody was outside and the compound was deserted, and thus nobody saw him fall. However, as luck would have it, an old lady, a Tamilian, was standing in her house balcony on the second floor of the building, and she spotted the young boy falling into the water. Immediately, she started screaming in Tamil to save him. But nobody was there to respond. And by now, my brother had sunk twice and surfaced again. Just then, a sweeper woman cleaning the compound on another side came that side. On hearing the old lady's screams, she looked up and inquired in Hindi, "Madam, what happened? Why are you shouting?" The old lady did not know Hindi but kept screaming, "Kurandai, Kurandai, Kapathu, Kapathu," meaning, "Child, save him, save him." But she also had the presence of mind to gesture towards the water drum. The sweeper woman instantly realized something was amiss and ran to the drum and looked in. She immediately saw my brother inside the water and quickly pulled him out before he could sink for the third time. She then held him upside down so that he could vomit out the water swallowed inside the drum, clearly saving him in the process with her quick thinking and action. Figuring out that he was from my grandparents' house, she then went there with the young boy. After handing him over, she yelled at my mother and grandparents for their carelessness, which almost cost my brother's life. And like we see in movies, at that very time of my brother's fall into the water, my father was present in Baba's shrine at Shirdi. My family believed that it was Baba who had saved the child, coming in the form of the sweeper woman. Apparently, no one would be in their balconies in that building during noontime. It was by sheer coincidence that the old Tamil party came to her balcony just to look around. From then on, my parents started putting money in the hundi for Baba on all Saturdays, the day when my brother was saved by Baba. My grandmother used to say, "God sent that Tamil party to the balcony to save your brother." While people ask for proof of God's existence, this is surely a real life incident in this Kali Yuga. Om Sai Ram.
सद्गुरु साईनाथ